just came from.
How are there 4 pawns on that H file? On that rightmost file? David, I haven't seen this pawn formation. I don't know the last time or if I ever saw it.
Yeah, this is a weird one. I'm quite liking it. It looks like checkers for almost most of the pawns on dark squares. I'm quite liking especially the combination of bishop on light squares controlling diagonals, pawns on the dark squares controlling loads of squares there. And we know Fabi's in great form, but Gukesh, a result here, any result would be good for him in terms of coming into the top 8. Big game here.
I think immediately I'm wondering, I'm just looking at obviously the open G file, right? We each have a rook positioned there, but as well now with the pawns over on the left-hand side of the board up on the 5th rank, both of those feeling like a good target, and so it feels like split attention, and I'm wondering how you would make the decision as a player, which side of the board you're ultimately going to send your resources.
Yeah, and I mean also where the king's going to castle, I was just about to say, I don't think you're going either way anymore, so the white king just posting up pretty much nice and safe, cuddled up by his pieces there. And yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. It's like which flank, which pawns to push, whose pieces are better. I would choose Fabiano, yeah, probably Tanya.
It's really interesting. I think it's so much about the minor pieces here, right? The minors on the board, Levy, because you compare Fabi's bishop to Gukesh's bishop, which now has opened up, so perhaps the comparison doesn't stand. I love this break in the center, regardless of whether our engine, our bar approves of it or not, because with the king in the center, where it's just moved, no castling inside, Gukesh wants to activate his queen. He wants to get it to the center of the board. He wants to start targeting that H pawn on the right side. Once the queen arrives there, that knight which is in front of the king will arrive to G6 or to the central square of D5, putting more pressure. I think Gukesh, you said any result works for him. He's playing for the win here, Levy.
The easy way to think about this position for people at home is the more pawns you have on the same color square as your bishop, like the worse it's going to be. And so Gukesh... geometry very well, but the real difference here is Gukesh's pawn.
The B pawn, right? You can't put that knight to defend your king, because then the pawn can double down on that pinned knight and win it.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Like, and I mean, I did say in a time trouble I kind of trust Gukesh a bit, but not to this extent. This was wild.
But Levy, now Fabi can't find a way to hide his king because the knight can't defend it anymore.
Yeah.
Because of the B pawn. And he's trying.
Queen just goes to the center, and now you either repeat the position again. Okay, he's dancing this way, but queen takes pawn check.
Pick up a pawn with a check.
Oh. He's risking here a bit, Fabi, suddenly.
I think Fabi can't believe that it's gotten here to this point.
I can't believe it's gone
You
in
can
here.
win the pawn. Queen f5, queen h5.
And that's the last pawn that falls.
He's just won all his pawns.
There is a counter check. There's a block by the white
Oh, queen check, queen check. Yeah, you block it. It's a check.
Can we have arrows and show that?
Yes. We should not here. We actually, I don't think.
Can we have arrows and show that?
Yes. We should not here. We actually, I don't think have them, but.
If we can get to that, we'll be able to draw those arrows for you just to explain the idea here.
One trap. If the black queen drops back, there would have been a check here, but the white queen could have dropped back herself and blocked. This is a threat now for white, for example. Queen back to d3. If the queens come off, white's pawn is too far forward. The black king is not able to catch it. So, okay, one thing for Gukesh to avoid, of course, he will keep giving checks and not let Fabi rest here.
He's not allowing that white queen to come to defense, and once again, that knight isn't able to block the king from checks. I think Gukesh has found the perfect construction to keep checking. And where's the next one coming from? Is it the edge of the board?
But now there is a corner check, and if you run back to the center, there is an actual central check, and you do win the pawn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he finds it. Levy, that was the only way to force or kind of keep the draw in hand here for Gukesh. But of course, he's so accurate.
Incredible. And I think it dawns on them now. Gukesh knows it, and Fabi realizes it. Well, the queen can jump back right where it came from. And we've got a repetition coming on.
Wow, what a save in the end there. Gukesh found a couple of key moments off of a slight misplay there from Fabiano. He capitalizes and brings it back to a draw.
Were there other games this round, or just this one?
There were some other games. We had checked in with, we had started with that Sindarov Nakamura match, which actually is still going for the time being. There was only one other result so far, Magnus Carlsen taking the win with the white pieces. But for now, let's listen into the players, see their assessment of the position.